The Art of Warhammer, Mechanicus and Tau. Warhammer is a popular science fiction and fantasy franchise that spans various media, such as tabletop games, novels, video games, comics, and more. The setting of Warhammer is a grim dark future where humanity is beset by countless enemies, both alien and supernatural, and the only hope for survival lies in the Emperor of Mankind, a godlike being who rules over the Imperium of Man from his golden throne on Terra. However, the Imperium is not the only faction in the galaxy, and some of them have a very different aesthetic and philosophy than the human-dominated regime. In this article, we will explore the art of two of these factions, the Mechanicus and the Tau. The Mechanicus is a technological organization that worships the machine god and maintains the Imperium's advanced weaponry and equipment. The Tau are a young and progressive alien race that seeks to unite all species under their banner of the greater good, a utilitarian philosophy that values collective welfare over individual rights. We will examine how their art reflects their culture, history, and ideology, as well as how they contrast with each other and with the Imperium. The Mechanicus, the cult of the machine. The Mechanicus, also known as the cult Mechanicus or the Adeptus Mechanicus, is based on Mars, the first and most important forge world of the Imperium. A forge world is a planet that is dedicated to industrial production and technological innovation, often at the expense of environmental and social conditions. The Mechanicus are the custodians of the Imperium's scientific knowledge and technological secrets, but they do not share them freely with anyone. They regard technology as sacred and view themselves as the chosen ones of the machine god, also known as the Omnissiah. The art of the Mechanicus reflects their reverence for technology and their disdain for organic life. Their architecture is dominated by massive factories, towering spires, and colossal machines that cover entire landscapes. Their colors are usually dark and metallic, such as black, gray, bronze, and red. Their symbols are often geometric and angular, such as cogwheels, hexagons, and lightning bolts. Their aesthetic is inspired by Gothic and steampunk elements, as well as by real-world industrial and religious imagery. The Mechanicus are also known for their extensive use of cybernetics and bionics, which they consider to be superior to flesh. They replace parts of their bodies with mechanical implants and augmentations, sometimes to the point of becoming more machine than man. They also create various types of servitors, which are mindless cyborgs made from lobotomized humans or animals that serve as slaves or soldiers. Their most iconic creations are the Titans, gigantic war machines that can level cities with their devastating weaponry. The Mechanicus are not a unified faction, but rather a collection of different factions that have their own agendas and interests. Some of them are loyal to the Imperium and follow its laws and doctrines, while others are more independent or even heretical. Some of them seek to preserve and restore ancient technology from the Dark Age of Technology, a period when humanity reached its peak of scientific achievement before falling into decline. Others seek to innovate and experiment with new technology, sometimes crossing ethical boundaries or dabbling in forbidden knowledge. The Tau, the greater good. The Tau are a relatively young race that emerged in the eastern fringes of the galaxy. They are humanoid in appearance, but have blue-gray skin, hoofed feet, and black eyes. They are divided into 5 castes: fire, military, earth, engineering, air, transportation, water, diplomacy, and ethereal, leadership. The ethereals are revered by the other castes as wise and benevolent guides who have a mysterious influence over their minds. The ethereals founded the Tau Empire on the principle of the greater good, which states that all beings should work together for the common benefit of all. The art of the Tau reflects their optimism and progressiveness. Their architecture is sleek and elegant, with smooth curves and organic shapes. Their colors are usually bright and vibrant, such as white, blue, yellow, and green. Their symbols are often circular or spiral, such as stars, suns, or planets. Their aesthetic is inspired by Asian cultures, especially Japanese, as well as by futuristic and sci-fi elements. The Tau are also known for their advanced technology and rapid adaptation. They have developed sophisticated weapons such as plasma rifles, railguns, ion cannons, fusion blasters, smart missiles, pulse weapons, drones, battle suits, and more. They have also mastered the art of anti-gravity, which allows them to create hovering vehicles such as skimmers, flyers, and dropships. They have also achieved space travel and colonized many worlds, although they have not yet mastered warp travel, which limits their expansion and exposes them to dangers from the warp, such as chaos. The Tau are not a monolithic faction, but rather a coalition of different races that have joined their empire voluntarily or by force. Some of these races are the Kroot, a savage race that serves as mercenaries and scouts, the Vespid, a winged insectoid race that provides aerial support and rare minerals, the Guevesa, human defectors or collaborators that offer intelligence and manpower, and many others. The Tau welcome any race that is willing to embrace the greater good, but they also have no qualms about conquering or exterminating those who resist or oppose them. Conclusion. The Mechanicus and the Tau are two factions that have a very different approach to technology and society. The Mechanicus are conservative and dogmatic, while the Tau are progressive and pragmatic. The Mechanicus are secretive and isolationist, while the Tau are open and expansionist. The Mechanicus are obsessed with the past, while the Tau are focused on the future. The Mechanicus are loyal to the Imperium, while the Tau are hostile to it. The Mechanicus and the Tau represent two contrasting visions of what Warhammer is about, and their art reflects their culture, history, and ideology.